Hello and welcome everybody, what is going on? So, we're here today with Season 1, Episode 1 of The Expanse. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly, like expand, like expansion. That's my assumption where the root word is coming from. Here's my background with this story, with this show, alright? I've heard about this show when I believe... Was it cancelled or was it like put on hold? It was one of those two, right? I think it was cancelled. And I'm generally someone that stays away from everything. That way I avoid spoilers, alright? I generally stay away from like anything TV show related or anything gaming related, anything anime related, anything of that sort. I pretty much just stay away from in my own time, so I don't get spoilers, so I don't know anything, alright? But even I heard of like this show when it was being cancelled, because even like the people that I follow that normally don't talk about anything of that sort at all, that are completely talking about something completely different, even they mentioned that. So I always had the show in the back of my mind, like, I really should check it out. Considering a show that considering that I'm specifically staying away from anything TV show related, anything anime, anything gaming related, for me to still hear about this show being cancelled, that's very, very, very big news. Now, so that was where I first heard of the show. Then I held a few polls, I think like last year, so it's been quite a while. It's been like a good 10 months or so. Maybe not a full year, but it felt like a good 10 months or so, where I posted a few questions on YouTube, on the community page at that time. I think it was me saying basically, I'm thinking of eventually picking up some TV shows, so let me know what TV shows you would want to see. And like the three most popular ones were Vikings, which I've already seen, True Detective, and The Expanse. Expanse. If it's an actual plot thing, we'll definitely hear about it in the show, so then I'll be able to say it better. But yeah, so my decision was always like between the True Detective and The Expanse, and I just thought, considering that so many people liked The Expanse, and I heard so much about it when it was cancelled and whatnot, that it's probably a good show to start with. Now, a long time ago, a very, very long time ago, back when this show, this book series right there that you can read, the Game of Thrones, back when Song of Ice and Fire, I thought I'd say like Game of Thrones. Well, back when the Song of Ice and Fire Season 7 came out, I did a little bit of like TV, I think maybe like 2 episodes or so, of like reaction to a TV series. Then I did like 1 or 2 episodes, I actually did 4 episodes of Vikings, but like 2 were deleted, so I think like 2 are left, so we'll see how it goes in terms of copyright. Now, I'm thinking of like doing, 10 minutes of highlight, but it might be a case where I'll have to like take it down and then like reduce it to maybe like 7 minutes, which 7 minutes for like a 42, how long is it? 45 minutes a long show. It's not that much in all honesty, but we'll see. Now, since this is the first episode, I will have full length for free for everyone in the description down below. You'll have to sync it with your own footage, of course. That's just the nature of YouTube, the nature of copyright in of itself. Fair use or fair trading exists, but yeah, it has to be fair. You can't take the virtue of a good. So, in addition to full length, I'll also have 1 week early access on Patreon. Now, I'm not sure what day this will come out yet. If you look in the description down below, I should have the schedule of like when everything is coming out. So I'm thinking maybe like Thursday, maybe Wednesday, maybe Friday when I'll do The Expanse. I'm not sure which one of those days it is, but it will be one of those days where there'll be an episode a week. Now again, this is going to be my first TV show that I'm really starting from the beginning until the end. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll have to like again cut it down a bit more. So we'll see how we progress with this story. Of course, in the future, if it goes well, we can always pick up more TV shows. But I really wanted to start with this one. So The Expanse. Here we are. Besides that, is there anything else I know about this show? I think it's sci-fi. That would be my immediate guess in terms of genre. But I think that's about it. I think that's about it. That's about all I know. I don't know what what TV program it was on originally and then got cancelled or put on break. Maybe it was always on Amazon and it's continued on Amazon. I don't know whether I don't think Amazon was actually producing it. All these questions I have no idea about. All right, to be totally honest, but I could always Google them. But obviously, I don't want to Google a show that I'm gonna be watching, so in case I get spoiled. So that's why we're here. Regardless, after everything that I just said, we can finally hop into this and get started, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's go. For those guys watching on full length, we're going to be using Amazon Prime to watch this on. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Definitely sci-fi vibe. Actually reminds me a little bit of like Mr. Robot in a way. Which is a show that I watched like one season of. Ooh, I like this though. Yep. We're seeing planets. Based on the novels by... Is that the Master Chief helmet? That's supposed to be the Master Chief helmet. It looked like it. The Expanse. The episode is called Dulcinea. In the 21st century, humans have colonized the solar system. I really should have like a notepad or something. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. That makes so much sense. You're all of the same ilk. You're all the same people, folks. Come on, you're all humans. Stop with that war nonsense. Okay. Shit. In space. So, interesting. So C is obviously stuck. Air, what did they say? Air and water is more precious than gold. So I'm assuming she's in the belt. Which would make sense that there's, she's in zero gravity. Earth obviously has normal gravity and atmosphere. So Mars is high gravity, I believe. That would be difficult. Haha! Alright, you managed. And it keeps... I see. I like that. Just those tiny little touches. I like that. Scopuli. I like that. That's the tiny little touch. Or like just like the boots. It seemed like, adjusting to the... Or becoming heavy so that she can walk normally. Just that kind of tiny little thing. Is that blood? I mean, she's... Oh, that's definitely blood. So someone must have pushed him though, for him to like keep moving. Sorry, sorry. I know already. I'm going to be nitpicking a lot of little things. That's just who I am. All right. When it comes to especially sci-fi shows, especially space, I love it. That's why. All right. I like to nitpick things that I love. Scrutinize. What? No, you go back to that. I didn't get a good look at that. I want to know more about that. I want to see more about that. You see. Yeah, you see. That's the issue here. Okay. Okay. All right. Good way to introduce this thing, this system. Salif. Yeah, he's got ya. Okay. All right. I have no idea. I didn't know half the words that he said. Well, I would get out of here. They're clearly liking his side more. Belta Creole is what the sub said. Okay. Well, he's clearly a new character there, the new person there, which means we're going to be following his eyes, understanding the world through his eyes. Looks cool. Looks cool. And that too. That too. No. No. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. I like that. Okay, I'm already liking the show just because it I'm a big fan of this show, I have to say. The whole thing about the bone structure. I'm a sucker for like the tiny details. They already have negative. Well, I can't say all of them, but there's already a big, maybe small part that's against you. I'd be more careful. Just tiny bit more careful with what I do. Okay. What was that? That wasn't a coin. That was a capsule. That looks like a. I don't have a tube right on me right now. Like a Vaseline. What? Why would you do that? What was that for? Do whatever you want. Alright. I get it. I get it. Do whatever you want. There's so much information being thrown out right now in the last like 5 minutes or so. Is that the? I don't know if that's the person that was on the ship. I didn't get a great look on that image, but it kind of seems like it. Simple. Simple. There are no laws here anyway, so just do whatever you want. Canterbury. That's trippy. That's trippy. Alright. What? How does that just happen? Because now you pay attention at all. Until it's too... Yeah. Okay, that's what I would want to do. in space. Frost has certainly been corrected. Certainly been corrected. Alright. Yeah, he's just taking it so calm. Just so calm. If I lost my arm, I'd be... Two decades. Centuries. I don't know what I'm saying. PR. Yeah, considering. Great. 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 Yeah. That doesn't fill me with confidence, in all honesty. Bang his way to the top. Bang his way to the top. There are so many characters, right? Like, usually I identify characters by what they do, not by name. Okay. With XO written on the door, literally. Is that where? I don't know. Could be. Where? Clear. Well, I was gonna say clearly with guns as well, left, right, and center. Shoot, who's that actor? I know. I know him. I know him. I don't know his name. Who's that actor's name? What's the actor's name? It's that one dude from Breaking Bad? He's a little unhinged. Seems a little unhinged. Okay. Okay, a TV screen. I thought that was actually a window. That would have... Isolation. Isolation. There's a spot open. Alright. Nope. So you drink. Alright. One person thinks a treaty, other person thinks war. Alright. Who doesn't like cats? There's a hobby. It's a hobby. Why? What's with these cryptic messages at all times? You gotta see this. I gotta see what? You just gotta see it, man. I'm gonna talk in third person, so you have to actually come here, bro. Instead of telling you what it is right away. That's what the ship was, yeah. Distress signal, yeah. Off you go. Come on, off you pop. Off you pop. Is that foreshadowing? Is that foreshadowing? Well, good job. Good job. That's all I can say. Great human people. Just like that. So what? Basically screwed. In that case. He's like, you already told him about the banging her. I've got it already? Yeah, of course he did. Fair. Come to an end. Okay. I like that. I like that attitude. I like that attitude. I like people that look into the future rather than the present. There's nobody else here, eh? Is he gonna get another distress signal? Okay, so kick those nerves into overdrive. Oh, there's a mouse. Oh, rat. Enhance the audio. Sounds like a beast. You gotta remove the static and noise. Please help me. I hear that now. I don't think he's gonna come. Is it too late now? 2 days? You change your mind? Damn it. We're going to Earth. Earth. The blue planet. Oh, you... Alright. Okay, I thought the mother was much stricter. Where I come from, you do that. All I gotta say is you don't do that ever again. You do it once and once only. Amma. Look at Earth. Well, I was going to say, is that London? But we saw the Liberty State statue. The Statue of Liberty. Just because like that one building looked like the one in London. Undersecretary. Alright. Stealth. Invasion with a stealth technology, you assume. Bro. You know, the thing is, I can actually see this being like a thing, like a actual thing in the future. I have to say, I can actually see that, like us heading into that direction, if we ever like do proper space travel. All these issues that you usually don't think about. Yeah, you have that. In space? In space? Well. Surprised there's no cameras in here. Well, clearly the people that are going to go with him are going to be the people that we've seen so far, that have actually been interacting with people. Alright, surprise, surprise, eh? Well, a few characters that we've actually seen from this crew talk. Alright. With the audio. Dual audio at that point was pretty nice, sweet. Like, I could just hear it like barely in the left one, and then is that to I don't know whether that would I'm not an expert on that one. I don't know whether that would actually help with the high gravity. But I like the fact that it's been thought of. When I would have totally not thought about it myself. To be 100% honest with all of you. You see how much strain it puts on, accomplished fighters inside jets nowadays. Just imagine, the kind of speed and acceleration that we'll have in the future. So, I mean, it makes sense that we will find like a counter to it, a way to be able to maneuver in those high and handle those high intense moments. That scared the living daylight out of me. How loud that was. She didn't. She didn't. I did. I'm assuming he's gonna come clean. Yeah. Yeah, knew it. Well, that's clearly gonna come back to bite him. Yeah, if all of them die or one of them dies, it's gonna all come back to him. Oh, shock. Shock. We are family. Alright. Off he pops. Well, I can't say he. Off they pop. That's kind of rude. Oh, is that how it is? Is that how it is? Is that how it is? Of course. Andromeda. Become a stripper? Hooker? That's what I would do. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That went well. That went about as well as I thought. But yeah, that if I was trying to face of rich people, rich family members, again, stripper hooker. Right. So we just went 2 days. 2 days. Skip just 2 days. Well, well. Just gonna come all this way, not. Come on now. Yeah, come on now. So what would this make us? A civilization, a Type 2 civilization? You really should have painted those helmets green, bro. I have to say, it was be straight out of Halo. Type 1 is using all the resources on your planet. Type 2 is using them in your solar system, right? And Type 3 in your whole entire galaxy. In this case, we're definitely Type 1, but I'm not sure about Type 2, because we're not using the sun here. Yeah, maybe like... When I say sun, I mean like in like a Dyson sphere or something. Sphere. Well. We did here. You definitely should. You definitely should, alright? I have to say, I'm hooked. It's only the first episode. I'm really, really liking the show. Really, really digging it. I don't know much about it just yet, I have to say. But it's from like a little that we've seen. No, that's just a helmet. That's just a helmet. Wait, is there a head attached? Is there a head attached? No, it's just a helmet. I thought it was a head attached, but no, it's just like the neck guard. No, I thought the neck and the head was still in the helmet and everything. I messed up, alright? I know that, alright? I messed up. Okay. Okay. At this point, nobody splits up, ever. Is that a bomb? Okay, well, well, what if it was a bomb? You'd be toast. It's... Ah, shit, it's that fast. Is it that fast? Yeah, this mystery, considering it's space, the mystery should... I'm thinking aliens. I don't know, we've got no indications that alien exists at this point. Ah, ha, 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 ha. With the... Is this the spark? Is this the spark between Mars and Earth? Is this the spark? Yes, maybe. That ship may never have sailed yet. You never know. Oh, I wouldn't want to live in those homes though. They may look good, you know, from the inside, but I wouldn't want to live there. That's one of those ships. Those look like bumper cars. You know, just. She's got a sixth sense. What? What? Having no laws, I guess, eh? Provide them air. Alright. What is there to say about his morality? He's morally just, but morally grey. Alright. Ah, shit, it's going for the... The foreshadowing, the foreshadowing, the foreshadowing! Well. Well. They got obliterated. She knows the truth. Okay. That is one hell of a way to start episode 1, I have to say, alright? That is one hell of a way to start episode 1. Ah, there was a lot that was going on in that episode, I have to say, though. Now, I don't know the names at all, alright? I don't know any of the names at all. Like, oh, EXO, well, that's what we'll call them for now. All right. As I said, I'm terrible with names. I'll get there. Usually with names, it takes me a while to. Usually, like my first defining trait is like knowing people for their action, and then like once I know how they act, I can usually like assign a name to them. But I struggle, and I know that myself. I struggle terribly with names, which is why I probably should write it down. But there is a lot that happened in that episode, I have to say. There is a lot that happened in that episode. First of all, though, before I go into any of that, what happened and my thoughts on it, I just want to say, that was awesome. That was awesome. For the simple fact, right? Forget the story for now, right? Forget everything else. It was awesome because it took everything into consideration. It took gravity into consideration. It took the effects of it into consideration. Air, water. When you have a show that just takes it all into consideration, to me, that's just a great positive. All right, I can't lie here. I really enjoyed this more than I thought I would. I thought, as usual with TV shows, you watch and like maybe after like episode 3 or episode 4 or so, you get into it, and then you once you actually know like the characters, the more and whatnot. That's when you get hooked on a show. And I still don't know the characters that much, alright? I don't even know them by names, alright? I only know them by what they do, by their profession, and so on. So, again, it usually takes me like 4 or 5 episodes for me to actually know a few of the characters, and then maybe another 4 or 5 episodes until I know all of the characters. Like, once I know the character's name, I don't forget them, but it just takes me a while to like properly, not just hear it, not just see it, but like properly know them, right? But it taking everything into consideration to me is just very special. Where do we start? Let's talk about, what was her name? Amma, I believe, the woman from Earth, right? Who was the UN Undersecretary, I think it said. Yeah, Undersecretary. Her torturing that guy. What do you need stealth technology for? And then it came back full circle towards the end with who would have stealth technology? Mars. I like that. I like that. The ship. Let me just have a quick look, because I've still got the page open. I've still got Amazon open. Let me just go right to the beginning. Just to read that again. Just to read this one part again. Alright, that's what I wanted to see. Mars is an independent military power. So, now, them being military based, it makes sense that they would have the technology. They did a 10 million clicks scan. I hear clicks a lot. Like not just. Is that like an actual like unit of measurement? Because I hear clicks. I hear the word clicks a lot when it comes to like measuring. Maybe not just distance, but like measuring just in general. Like I'm pretty sure I've heard this in like Doctor Who before. Yeah, Doctor Who. Yeah, the scientific powerhouse that is Doctor Who. All right, it's sue me. All right, I like Doctor Who. All right, but obviously a lot of the things that they say in that show is just pseudoscience and so on and so forth. But like I'm pretty sure I've heard that before in that show, as well as realms, of course, when it comes to like units of measurement. So I wonder if that's like an actual thing. Like clicks is an actual like measurement of some sort of like distance or whatnot, a shorter version of like light years. But Mars and Earth, that's clearly. I don't know whether it's going to be the main plot of it all, or whether it's going to be a plot, maybe like the main plot of like season 1. I'm just speculating here, of course. Basically ignore 90% of what I say, because 90% of it will be wrong, and the other 10% that I say, I won't believe in it myself, and that will end up being right. That's just the way it is. All right. But then you've got the whole lost daughter search that is happening. Mao. I think the daughter is called Mao, Andromeda Mao. and it seemed like that, like the person the detective was talking to was his former. Just based on their relationship, I would say like obviously his former partner, but I don't know if a wife or not, right? And to me, that kind of came full circle in a way. Like to me, it kind of came full circle. I think he had a child and a child died. That's gonna be my assumption right now. Just the way he was acting, the way he was like, have you ever had a child? And he was like, no, that ship has sailed. And considering his relationship with who I'm assuming was his former partner, and then considering how he acted when he saw, the children sick and ill, the children are playing outside his apartment, outside his room, and when he saw that they were ill, how he acted. Seeing all that just makes me believe that he had a child that maybe perished in the past, and that's why they have a strained relationship, him and his former partner, which is perhaps why he went to her when he talked about finding a daughter that who that had rich parents or whatnot. Maybe that was just a way to like reconnect with his former partner, talking about like a daughter which they might have had. Again, I'm just speculating, so you can pretty much ignore this part, right? But that's just my take. That's kind of what I got. That's kind of what I'm feeling at it. My hair is a little bit of a mess. I just got a haircut like a week ago, so it's already just But I might need to get another one, shape up. But yeah, then you also obviously have them going after the ship. The very first scene actually that we saw was the ship inside the ship, and seeing how that kind of went. He's gonna be feeling very guilty. That one woman knows that he's the reason why they went there. So I think she's gonna blame him as well, like basically saying, if we didn't come here, they wouldn't have died. They wouldn't have gotten nuked. It's all your fault. And I can definitely see that going away. Because she even told him that you should keep that to yourself. That's something that you shouldn't say at all. But who knows? There was a very interesting thing as well with like the whole. The one line that I had where like everyone here has had a past. I don't care about people's past. Everyone here has had a murky past. I haven't asked him, but like basically implying that who knows, maybe there's a few spies in there. I don't know. Maybe there's a few important people in there. I'm trying to think right now. No, we didn't see an Asian. Because I was trying to think, like maybe like in there, considering that they don't ask for a past, maybe like in there, Mao would be in there. That would kind of lead the police and those people together. I think they're nurses, right, or doctors? Because they, the one guy whose arm got destroyed, they were like, yeah, we'll sort it out for you. It's that kind of thing. So there is a lot. There is a lot. I have to say. Salvages, that's probably the right word. They get the ice and whatnot. They get the ice, the asteroids to get the ice, to have drinkable water. That's what they're doing. So obviously they will have some medical knowledge. I'm trying to think like how the Mao story would, where that's potentially going, but I'm not sure about that. I'm really not sure about that. Then you obviously have the whole uprising. The people saying, "Oh yeah, Earth and Mars will soon fight and come to war, and they're gonna. We are the ones that are gonna be blamed. We're the ones that are gonna be used by either side. It doesn't matter who wins. We're gonna be used by that side." So it's very interesting to see like how almost ghetto. That might not be the right way, but how it almost seemed like it would. I know, actually, no, I can't say that because the police guy, he was in a very nice looking area himself. So like, there is a class divide there, but in general, I would even say like the poorest people, the richest people in the belt, the belters, the richest people in that area, in the asteroid belt, in the ship, the Ceres. The richest people in there don't amount to anything. Granted, she was the undersecretary, but don't amount to anything that we saw with Amma. So I'm just like intrigued, honestly. Right at this point, granted, it's the first episode, so you're supposed to have a lot of questions, but I'm also just trying to think how it's gonna come together, where it's gonna, because I can see where the story at the end, with that being nuked, stealth technology, on Earth, how that's gonna come together. But I don't exactly know how the Mao part is, what's gonna happen with that. So who knows? 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 I have to say though, for our first episode, I really, really liked what I saw. I'm probably gonna watch episode 2 now, or maybe like later on. Maybe get a bath and then, or a shower and then watch the next episode. But honestly, I have to say, good first impression. I have to say, good first impression. How many seasons are there? Let me have a quick look. Season 3. Well, at least there are 3 episodes on Amazon. Who knows if there are more outside of that, but okay. 3 seasons with 13 episodes each, I think. No, first season has 10 episodes. Second season has 13 episodes. And third season has 13. Okay, so 10, 13, 13, so 36 in total. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Good first impression, I have to say then. Good first impression. Folks, though, that is all I have to say. And we'll see more. that's what it boils down to. We'll see more of this show, I guess. I mean, that's all there is for me, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you all in the next one, everyone. Peace out. Have a nice day, and bye. So I just got out of the shower. Actually, it was a bath. But there was a few things that I thought about this episode. Because I just had a few things on my mind that I thought, you know what, let me turn the camera on once I get out and just talk about a few things. So, here it goes. By the way, Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh! But there was one thing in particular that I really wanted to touch upon that I didn't mention at all while I was going through the episode, and that was about Amma. Now, my thing is here, there was a really, really nice little thing that you could see, and I looked over it again, and it turns out she wasn't actually the mother, she was the grandmother of the child. That's the first thing, that she was a grandmother. But what I really, really like is that you got to see her like being all friendly and whatnot with her like a child, with her grandson, making you think, oh yeah, she's actually a good character, a nice character, someone that's nice to their children and whatnot. And like you switch over torturing that one dude right away, it's like, okay, okay. Clearly there are 2 sides to every person. Clearly she's just displayed those 2 sides. Clearly we should be on the lookout for her a little bit more, because she's not as innocent and nice as she at first seems. That was the first thing I want to talk about. That just her just like coming up and being like, yep, I'm a good person. Like I said, right? In my house, in my household, if I did what the grandson did, I'd never do that again. I would never do that again, because after the first time, I would get such a beating that I would never ever think about doing that again. And yes, I think beatings are good in the grand scheme of things. I think they teach you the value of behaving like an actual human being, like an actual good person. They kind of shape you, because you're getting beaten like iron that's being forged right now. So that's the first thing that I found was really cool. Really neatly done by the episode, that you got to see her being all nice and whatnot, and then it just switches over to her torturing a guy right away. It's like, okay, cool. But here's one thing that I am questioning as of this moment. Why is Mars supposedly doing all this right now? That's my question. Because they're not at war just yet. They're at the brink between war and treaty. A lot of people say it's going to be war. Definitely, a lot of people were saying that there might be a treaty or something. But why at this moment? Why would you do that if you were Mars? And obviously, we don't know it near enough to actually know why exactly and why at this precise moment. But I'm very intrigued to see how this goes. Now, the navigator chick that, you know, well, I can't say our main character. The main character from the what's it called, the XO. You know, I'm trying to think of like kisses and hugs. XO. Like the main character from that part, the chick that he was banging, the navigator chick. She said something along the lines of, I think she said like, Jim, the truth is, ... and then she died. So are we still like supposed to imply, is this supposed to imply that she might have been pregnant? Could be, but granted, he'll never know. He'll never know. They're all dead. The whole thing about the cats doesn't matter anymore. They're all dead. The whole thing about the arm doesn't matter anymore. They're all dead. So I feel like they almost just closed like a lot of these points. I don't know whether there was really a point for her to say like I'm pregnant, or supposedly, at least that's my assumption right now, for her to say anything along those lines, because you're dead. It might motivate him more, but again, he wouldn't know in the first place, and I feel like he's going to be motivated enough, to actually go after them. Will he? I don't think the crew would. I don't think the crew would go after them. He may want to, but I don't think the crew will, just allow him to move. But yeah, that's basically just what I wanted to say. Again, it's just a very quick 4 or 5 minutes. That I was like lying in the water, just being like, the water is so nice. It's so nice. Well, yeah, I just came back and I was like, okay, let me just quickly get my thoughts out because I just had them. And that's it. That's that. That's that, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you all in the next one. You know what it is. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. But until next time everybody, peace out and have a nice day.